What's good? Mad Bill. Sorry, y'all, about my voice. It's a little raspy, a little bit under the weather. Y'all hit that like button. 4:30 a.m. Let's go. As y'all know, the news about your boy TD Jakes and P. Diddy. Hmm. Oh, man. I would never thought I would see today. But this is shocking news to me. Like, I never thought that I would. Oh man, I didn't know that in the first place that P Diddy, that TD Jakes was attending P Diddy's parties. I did not know that, and it didn't occur to me till I watched some of these videos, which I'm about to show y'all. But first of all, I'm gonna show y'all the first video. I'm gonna show y'all the first video of him explain. I can't even. I got a raspy voice, so I gotta let the video explain. Excuse my voice. My voice is gone, so I'm gonna let him talk a little bit. Let him brush up if y'all ain't heard about this.
How I feel about it. I do not know how I feel about it. And some kind of weird way he's been implicated by the public and what's been happening with Cassie and Diddy. When I say the bishop, I'm speaking of the bishop, Bishop T.D. Jakes, allegedly. Just here reporting news going on. I don't know smoke nobody. This is what the streets are currently reporting. Cassie, we know Cassie a few short weeks ago she filed a $30 million lawsuit against Bad Boy CEO Sean Diddy Combs. Within 24 hours, they settled out of court. Do not know at this hour how much Cassie was given. But fast forward, today's Thursday, so let's say Monday evening, Tuesday morning. It's been up and down my Instagram, it's been up and down my TikTok, and now it has made its way over to these Facebook streets. Mark Zuckerberg, please tell us, Mr. Zuckerberg, why are you building a bunk? We're gonna leave that alone. But they say that Cassie turned over some video footage, some audio recordings, Kim Porter's burner phone, and some other disturbing evidence to federal agents, allegedly. Now they say, and how did Bishop get in this? They say that Cassie turned over this evidence, and some of the evidence has Bishop T.D. Jake's name written all over. They said that he was at these Sean Diddy Combs parties. They allege that the bishop is, and I quote, a power bottom. That is why it is good to live in your truth. I am not saying this man is a power. I'm not saying this man is a bottom. But when it comes to me, this is why it's just so important to live in your truth, especially when it comes to how you get down. We're gonna leave that alone for another day. But how did the bishop get in this? They say the bishop had men lined up for him. Man, shut up! I'm screaming. T.S. Madison just posted.
Wow, his motherfucker got T.S. Madison. You know, this is a gay man, right? See, gay men could better explain this because they know what the hell is going on with these undercover ass niggas.
Between T.S. Madison and Larry Reed, I don't know what's going on in these YouTube, Instagram streets. Go check out T.S. Madison's Instagram page and just look at the short clips he just put up. Absolutely hilarious in reference to what's going on with T.D. Jakes. Again, I'm just getting wind of everything that's been going on. I don't know what's happening. I have absolutely no idea. I have no opinion on it. I'm just here to report the news going on. Saints and ain'ts. I don't know, smoke nobody. They say that Bishop was at these Diddy parties. They say he was more than a spiritual advisor. They allude to the fact that him and Diddy were more than friends. Now we know First Lady Jakes, she just made the news late yesterday afternoon after recently having some knee complications.
I mean, they have been more than friends. So that means that Him and PDiddys is fucking. That's what he allegedly said. Now, I've always known P. for liking the big, strong, the tall, muscular dudes. The over 6 feet, 6-pack, type of dudes. Them dudes, them models being movies or, that's P. Diddy's type. But TD Jakes, I mean, come on now. You gotta be sick to fuck TD Jakes. I mean, come on now.
Herself and seemingly feeling a little better. They say that she was dancing in the spirit up and down over at the Potter's house. So I don't know what's happening with the bishop, but this is what the streets are saying, that Bishop T.D. Jakes were at a lot of these parties that Diddy was throwing. Not sure if these parties were happening here in Dallas. Not sure if these parties were happening down on Star Island in Miami. But according to multiple reports, Cassie turned over some very disturbing evidence to the feds, and within that evidence, they say Bishop T.D. Jakes is listed. They just say he's implicated. Okay, so we're gonna leave it at that.
Damn. So TD Jakes is implicated in those parties, right? Them wild parties where they take advantage of not only women, they take advantage of men. They take advantage of men. So could is he saying that P. Diddy and TD Jakes is taking advantage of men's? It's all gonna come out, y'all, because it's in that lawsuit, right? Alleged.
We're gonna pray that all is well. Now we do know that this news about the bishop comes just days after BET Plus and Tyler Perry actor Christian Keys broke the internet, saying that he was SA'd by a powerful Hollywood figure years and years on top of years. Now, people are asking, well, why now? Why wait? Why return to work? People, let's be very clear. Until you've been in this situation, you don't necessarily know how to handle this situation. Now, some people feel like Christian Keys is gaslighting us as the people of Beyonce's internet by saying he's going to announce the name and throwing little hints there and throwing little hints here. People are just saying, just say the name, just say the name. I believe when Christian is ready, Christian will say who it is, who he's alleging. Now, Christian say that
See, Christian is scared because if it was a woman, she would have came right on out, right? After all these years. But men are scared because guess what? Men are going to get blackballed, right? This is why I told y'all before. Men do not come out about them being sexually assaulted, because if they do, the industry will turn on them and they will be blackballed. So many men are afraid to come out. They've been sexually assaulted in Hollywood, right? If these were women, see, P. Diddy's choice was men. And he did a lot to men because guess why? Because he can get away with it. That's P. Diddy's MO, men. He sexually assaulted, even though he been beating Cassie's ass. Now I believe that. He also had been doing men's like this. See? And the reason why he sexually assaults men's because men typically do not tell.
At some point, he wasn't allowed to have phones, allegedly. Now, he says that he had a pen, and his pen dates back to 2005 or 2006 when he was recording conversations with this person. That tells me that you knew We just gonna leave it alone. We just hit a report in the news. We don't want no smoke with nobody now. Christian says that this person is a billionaire.
Mm,
This person again is a powerful figure in the Hollywood industry now.
Medea. They point towards Tyler Perry now. It's getting juicy.
People say, well, could it be Diddy? Diddy's not in Hollywood. Could it be Kanye West? Kanye West is not in Hollywood. I think that they generalize Hollywood when it comes to TV, when it comes to movies, when it comes to music, when it comes to popularity and celebrityism. I think that's just all categorized as one when they say Hollywood. So at this point, it can be anybody. They mentioned Will Smith. They mentioned Byron Allen. They mentioned TD Jakes. I mean, the list goes on and on. So we don't know what's going on. We just gonna pray that if this isn't true, that about the bishop, that light comes in today, and God has a ram in the bush for him.
Yeah, God have a ram in the bush. He been ramming bushes. I mean, you know what I say? I had to do this. I say I had to find something with TD Jakes. Just an accusation on TD Jakes. I just had to find a video, and I ran across this video of TD Jakes.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything?
Oh shit! Oh God!
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything?
Oh, swallowing. Oh man! And then, right? Hold on. Before we get into that, then I have to go back. Hold on. What was this? Yes, I had to go to this.
My birthday is tomorrow. His wife's birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday!
See, I'm gonna tell y'all something. People might think that this is a reach. No, these videos ain't reaches. You can tell by people's actions, right? You can tell by people. Like, I am an action seeker. I look at actions, and when people let themselves go, right? Because I believe he was drinking. When TD Jakes drank that wine, you know, he let loose, especially at a P Diddy party. See, those P Diddy parties be so wild and crazy, right? They be so wild. And look, the only thing, why would you this one? Let me get this out the way first. Why are you hanging out with Diddy and you a minister at his parties? This don't make sense at all to me. And you're supposed to be a better example. And y'all know what? A lot of these parties was on the low. TD Jakes snuck into these parties. I'm talking about they snuck TD Jakes into these parties because they wanted to keep his identity. They wanted to keep his identity, right, safe. He went and partied with and he want to keep his energy, his image. Excuse me, my voice is raspy. I lost my voice. His Christian image, right? He wanted to keep that sacred. And this is another with TD Jakes on the TD Jakes. So you are a minister, right? And this is another act of TD Jakes. Let me make sure I got this on.
Ladies for TD Jakes.
I mean, come on now. And look at TD Jakes. He looking staring right at his ass. Look, come on now. Woo, woo. I call TD Jakes. He's staring right at his ass while he twerking. While this cop is twerking. I mean, come on now. Look at him. He looking right at his ass. You got caught, my boy. You lucky my voice is hoarse. Cause boy, I can't even laugh. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been sick for the past few days. I mean, see, TD Jakes he's to me, he's a mainstream. He hang with all the thugs. He hang with all the Hollywood stars. TD Jakes is him being a minister is just a way to make money, right? Him to be rich, right? TD Jakes has a great. I used to listen to TD Jakes when I was a youngster. My parents listened to TD Jakes. I don't even know if they still do, but I grew up Christian, right? And it was certain things that, you know, my parents and even TD Jakes, right, told you to look at for red flags, right? See, my problem with TD Jakes, see, I don't have no problem with nobody being gay. I have problem with motherfuckers denying that shit and being on the low with that shit. But TD Jakes hang with the best celebrities, the most popular people, and gives his advice to the Hollywood actors. And he's all with him. You put yourself around temptation. This is what they say in the Bible, dude, right? When you put yourself in temptation, hold up, excuse me. When you put yourself in temptation, right? Oh, go. Excuse me. Let me finish. When you put yourself in temptation, you become a part of that temptation. Am I right? So if you're a Christian, you don't supposed to be hanging out with the thugs in the club. You don't supposed to be at parties. It's just like if any other minister, if one of y'all pastors was partying with the big dog, was at the club partying with you seen your pastor in the church at the club partying, what would you think of him? And this is how TD Jakes, how was TD Jakes getting a pass? How is TD Jakes getting a pass for going to parties? Hanging out with wild people. And y'all already know how PDiddy is. PDiddy is a wild animal when it comes to parties. Y'all heard about his parties. He got all type of shit. And most of all, PDiddy got all types of men's. at his party. Private parties. And do I believe that TD Jakes and P. Diddy have a sexual relationship? Let's get into that real fast before I play the rest of this video. Like I said, if P. Diddy was fucking TD Jakes, P. Diddy is sick. And you know what? I believe P. Diddy is sick. Fucking P. Diddy, TD Jakes. He's sick. You fucking an old, decrepit man, and he did have work. How do you go from a 6'5" muscular young man to an old fat? How old is TD Jakes? 60, 70 something? How do you do that? And some people say, oh, it's the money. No, P. Diddy got more money than TD Jakes. So I'm trying to figure out the relationship, a possible relationship that P. Diddy and TD Jakes could have. And I believe that P. Diddy, I really don't think that P. Diddy was fucking TD Jakes. It could be possible. I ain't putting it past P. Diddy. Because P. Diddy is just nasty. He just nasty and sick. He'll do anything for P. Diddy'll fuck anything. If you got people putting you and TD Jakes in a sexual relationship, I mean, this got to ruin you for the rest of your life. You fucking an old fat black man. Like, there's nothing attractive about TD Jakes. So I don't believe that part. I believe he was introducing TD Jakes to the men's. I said, I believe. I didn't say he didn't do. I believe. That's just like saying allegedly. I believe he was introducing TD Jakes to other men's. Y'all already know how them passes be with them boys. I mean, come on now. It is not a stranger with pastors and preachers and priests fucking with boys. Their whole life is a contradictory. It's something about boys that they love. It's something about boys that preachers love and priests.
PDiddys for TD Jakes.
Cut this music off before they cut this video off. Goddamn, I forgot they were showing it. Now, this right here, he probably fucked that cop. I wouldn't even put it past him. Probably his little boyfriend or something. You never know. He probably hired him. You know what I'm saying? They like them cop. Him, P. Diddy, they love, them dancers come in with them cop uniforms. They surprise you at the door. The police. Oh, shit. I'm going to hell tonight. I'm going to hell. You know how them, he love them with them cop uniforms. There's something sexy about a cop. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about it. They love public. They like men who protect the men's. they love it. You know what I'm saying? And they expose themselves, as we see. Hold on. Did I finish this video or not? Nope. Here's another. Hold on. Now this is tying P. Diddy, Tyler Perry into this is see when you see this man in this video, y'all see this man, right? I'm gonna show y'all P. Diddy type. This is why I kind of don't believe that P. Diddy is fucking TD Jakes. I believe that TD Jakes, he's introducing TD Jakes until young men's like this, right? The tall, muscular, light-skinned dudes, right? Dark men. They come in all flavors. Is it a coincidence in all Tyler Perry movies that all these men look the same? Either they tall, over 6 feet, muscular, bald head, right? That's one flavor. Or they light skinned with waves in their head. That's how they like them. Red bones, right? This is how TDJ, it's different flavors. P. Diddy is offering TD Jakes. So, could TD Jakes be liking young men, getting introduced to young men's through P. Diddy? Because P. Diddy got the plug on all the young niggas. Let me tell y'all something. All them little young dudes that they violate, all them little young niggas that they violated. They getting away with it. Because let me tell y'all something. And P. Diddy gave TD Jakes the secret. You do not mess with young women because they gonna tell on you. They gonna snitch. Right? They gonna snitch on sexual assault. P. Diddy was smart about his, but he fucked up with Cassie. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell y'all something. They be beating these young men too. Don't think because they got muscles and all this other they 6 feet tall. No, they be getting their ass whooped by Diddy and TD Jakes. They be getting their ass whooped and beat down. They be getting abused. These young men be getting abused by Diddy. And a lot of them are afraid to come out because they will not get another gig in Hollywood. I told y'all, if a man come out, he will get blackballed. Think about this, Terry Crews. Let's go to Terry Crews real fast. Terry Crews got blackballed because he came out from a Hollywood actor, producer, famous, right? Let's look up Terry Crews real fast. Just to just to solidify my point. If y'all don't know who Terry Crews is, hold on, I'm typing it up. Y'all stay with me. Terry Crews has been blackballed from Hollywood. See, they ain't even putting this up in Google. They don't even want y'all to even know about the sexual assault with Terry Crews. I'm go to ABC News. See, I'm gonna tell y'all something. If y'all see, these are the men's, the P. Diddy and Sean Booty Combs honeycombs.
Michael Strahan and the Terry Crews interview.
Hey there, family. While
You know
you're
what?
shopping,
Sexual
give me
assault
5
is a
phone.
crime.
It's on my list.
It is a crime.
A better plan is
You
Verizon.
cannot.
Hold up. Shit. Okay. I'm just put the images for y'all because I don't even want to get blocked again for showing some video I'm supposed to. Hold on. Let me try to put y'all into this. Where did my fucking StreamYard go? Oh shit, my bad. I didn't cancel y'all out. All right, let's get back to Terry Crews. All right, here we go. Y'all look up Terry Crews. Terry Crews has gotten blackballed from Hollywood from coming out from a sexual assault. Right? Y'all don't see him in movies no more. Nobody do not want to touch Terry Crews. This is why men are afraid to come out. Because some man came up to Terry Crews and touched him on his balls. They touched him on his motherfucking balls. And he came out with it. He came out with it and told the world about this Hollywood producer. And guess what Terry Crews at? See, let me tell y'all something. If Terry Crews was a woman, she would have all the gigs in the world. She would be popular and famous. She would be an advocate. She would be, no, not this man. See, you'll be looked at as a punk if you come out as a man. That's why men do not come out. This is how PDiddys was smart enough to assess his victims. Hold on. Where did my video go? There we go. This is why men's like this. Y'all know that most of those guys in those Hollywood in those Tyler Perry movies, those big strong men, you know them light-skinned men who look like this, they've been touched before by Hollywood. They get touched all the time. Because in those fucking auditions, they get told to strip butt naked. Why motherfuckers look at your balls? No, come on now. Y'all, I'm telling the truth. Y'all ain't gonna hear nothing from no other source, because I keep it the raw truth. Everybody else getting scared. Is really scared to get canceled. I don't give a fuck about being canceled because I'm telling the motherfucking truth. Let's hear more about this.
The Madea goes to jail play is really finna be the reason why Madea going to jail? Let me tell y'all why this does not surprise me. Notice on every last one of Tyler Perry's projects, he has a very attractive man on there. On The House of Pain, he has Lance Gross, Tyler on The Have and Have Nots, the Valley Ellis from Sisters, and all the Queen's men, gorgeous.
And these are the type of men that's getting their ass rammed just to get roles. And guess what? In cahoots? TD Jakes, Tyler Perry, PDiddys.
And I heard auditioning to be in the Tyler Perry show is like auditioning to be a stripper. You know, I like to bring y'all some receipts. I found a comment on YouTube, somebody vouching for Christian, saying that the audition process alone of the person he's referring to is extremely creepy and uncomfortable. And look how that man looks. Like, how y'all don't know he's referring to Tyler Perry by now? Like, do he really have to say he said he's a billionaire? He said you can know his voice as soon as you hear the recordings. Like, are y'all slow? Claudia Jordan even came out to confirm that he shared the information with her 15 years ago. Who was he working with then, y'all? The Madea Goes to Jail play came out 15 years ago. I'm no rocket scientist, but he talking about Tyler Perry. This Me Too movement is starting to get real interesting. I know Oprah gotta be next. So the dude from the Madea Goes to Jail play is really finna be the reason why Madea going to jail?
I mean, yeah, because they hire these men's, right, and they give them roles. And this is the thing about it. And I'm gonna get back to the P Diddy, and because we tied Tyler Perry into this shit too. When you hire models, just you know how the young guys, they just like those, you know, those little young hot girls who we trying to get on. They, you know, their parents be selling them. They just like the young girls. They are the same way when they trying to get on, right? You get all the muscular dudes over 6 feet tall, the best, you know, the good the light skinned dudes with the waves, and the bald head niggas with the beard. All them motherfuckers in line like groupies, hollering and screaming to get a role with Tyler Perry. They do it the same exact goddamn way. They do it the same way. And get back to TD Jakes, right? Because I'm gonna play this video with Mace. See, Mace, you know, he don't like P. Diddy. He hate P. Diddy. Now, this was an alleged convo what coming out. And I don't know how true this is with Mace. Mace exposing Diddy at first. Because y'all know Mace seen a lot. Excuse me. Mace seen a lot. And he know. If Mace come out with a lot of shit, everybody gonna be thinking that he just hating on P. Diddy because he don't like P. Diddy. But Mace is being subliminal.
And I want to tell you why, you know. If the devil can use him aggressively, then I want you to know God could use me aggressively. Confusion is because for years, these guys, and I want to tell you why, you know. If the devil can use him aggressively, then I want you to know God could use me aggressively. Confusion is because for years, these guys have organized a mass organized effort to slander my name behind the scenes. So every time I say something, you're just seeing my part because their part is behind the scene. But I want you to know I'm up for it. I'm up for it. I'm anointed for it.
Why do you think TD Jakes was at Puff Daddy's birthday party?
Bishop Jakes was at a Diddy party. There could only be two reasons: money or sex.
Right. Why would you be at a Puffy Daddy? Why would you be at a Puffy Daddy party? For money or sex? That's the only two reasons. You ain't on there for nothing else. You on there to get them them boys who been auditioning. You bust their ass in. You break them in. And Kitty Jakes, I believe, birds of a feather flock together. You've been seen at too many Puffy Daddy parties. I don't believe he been fucking old nasty TD Jakes. Hell no. Cause TD Jakes ain't his type. He been fucking them boys, them audition boys. And you know what? They cost a lot too. They cost just as much as them girls. They probably cost even more to have sex with those men. For real. Pete Diddy is used to tricking off on Tyler Perry model. He used to tricking them off. And they be selling them around Hollywood. They do. And that's the only way they gonna get it wrong. That's the only way these men can't act. Half them niggas cannot act at all. They bad actors. They just got them to please the alpha female. That's all it is. Tyler Perry got nothing but bad actors in his movies. They ain't talented. They're just like these thoughts to be in these videos, right? They just like video vixens. See, when men are movie vixens.
That's all that happens at Diddy parties. Money and sex.
Y'all, so Mr. Mason Betha is now coming out to expose Diddy's affair with TD Jakes. It looks like Mace is done being silent about Diddy's true nature and he just exposed Diddy big time. Allegedly, Diddy has been in a weird gay relationship with TD Jakes for the longest time. And Mace just came out with some tea. But that's not all, because Mace is also accusing Diddy of allegedly forcing all his Bad Boy Records artists into
That's another one else. He got it, boy. Diddy. Excuse me, y'all. I'm under the weather, and I'm doing this podcast. I'm under the weather. Man, don't let me find out, Al Sharpton. Do not let me find out. Don't let me find out. I'm telling y'all, a lot of shit is coming to play. A lot of shit is coming out, right? Some shit y'all wouldn't even believe.
Freak-offs with him and holding their careers over their heads. Mace has had a lot to say, and this drama just got insane.
How much money do you think I owe this guy? One album, and then he became a fake pastor and went and conned people. And then y'all gonna let him throw dirt on the God's name?
So y'all come on in and hop in ASAP, because it looks like some Bad Boy Records artists are starting to speak up against Diddy, and y'all, they don't exactly have great things to report about him. I mean, Diddy is notorious for having treated his Bad Boy artists pretty badly. In a lot of cases, he either underpaid them or he didn't even pay them at all. There are so many talks about things that he did to his artists, like Tanya Blount, who revealed that Diddy forced her to record 50 to 60 songs that she really didn't like, only to drop her as an artist and scrap her entire album. But it gets even worse, because she claims that she had gotten so frustrated with the album being ignored that she tried to take her own life. It was the hardest decision, because that was how I was able to provide and take care of my family at the time. It was so hard. It broke me. It really did. I went into therapy with bad thoughts and even attempted to unalive myself. I was in a Dallas hospital on a 72-hour watch. I had taken pills. I decided this is it. My son was fine. He would have had people to take care of him.
See, Diddy's a fucking monster. This is why I don't like P. Diddy. Right? This is why I don't like P. Diddy. He's a fucking monster. I mean, y'all saw what he did with them people on Making It Bad. So this shit don't even surprise me. He made them walk 50 goddamn miles for a fucking cheesecake.
I just gave up. And remember that 1999 shooting incident in a nightclub that involved Diddy and his then girlfriend Jennifer Lopez? And y'all remember how Diddy caught up a couple of charges from that incident and he was facing jail time? Well, the charges ended up getting dropped. But as it turns out, the only reason they got dropped was that Diddy had thrown one of his artists, Shine, who was with him at the club, under the bus and made him take the fall. According to his former bodyguard, Diddy allegedly paid witnesses to testify against Shine during the trial.
Those people were testifying, they were brought to Puff first, saying that what they saw against Shine, what they saw Shine do. The DA didn't even know those people existed. You understand what I'm saying? Shine said it himself, y'all.
The wild part about this is that Bad Boy Records then dropped Shine when he was in prison. Shine also confirmed that
dirty ass nigga. I swear to God, you dirty. He took the rap for you, then you dropped him while he was in prison. I'm telling y'all, this is why I ain't got no remorse for P. Diddy. And you know, I don't give a fuck if Cassie lied about him. I don't give a fuck about that. He a dirty motherfucker. He deserved everything that's getting thrown his way. Because he's a dirty piece of shit. He a fucking asshole. And now it's his time to fall. You had your fun, Diddy.
that Diddy had betrayed him in 2020 interview where he said, Puff apologized. He did apologize to me for that when we met in Paris. He did say that he could have handled it better, but he was under a lot of pressure from the lawyers to throw me under the bus. Y'all, there are a whole lot even more stories that are now coming out about the things that Diddy put his artists through. But that's gonna be a story for another day. But it shouldn't be all that surprising that none of his former artists are standing by him during these lawsuits. In fact, some of them, like Mason Betha, are even speaking up against him and exposing the messed up things that he forced them to do. And as it seems, Mace is sick and tired of sitting by and watching Diddy act all innocent because he recently came out to spill his own tea. He is now claiming that Diddy had been in a long-term gay affair with Pastor T.D. Jakes and that Diddy allegedly used to force his artists into freak-offs with him. Now it's been so...
Ugh. Like, come on, Diddy. I know you said... see, this is why I don't believe about that. I think Diddy, come on, you fucking TD Jakes now. This is something I can't get past. If you fucking TD Jakes, you fucking Tyler Perry too. You fucking both of them. Y'all having threesomes. TD Jakes and Tyler Perry and P. Diddy in a threesome. That's got to be the most disgusting, nastiest shit you can ever imagine. Because P. Diddy got a fetish. I think P. Diddy got a fetish. He like tall. Well, how tall is T.D. Jakes? He probably about over 6 feet. He over 6 feet. But T.D. Jakes is he a nasty looking old man. He is. And of course, P. Diddy can have all the boys he wants in Hollywood, all the strong. But no. P. Diddy, he wants it all. Right?
many years since Mace left Bad Boy Records, but it looks like he is still holding a huge grudge against Diddy, and that's not going away anytime soon. And honestly, I can't even blame him for holding a grudge because not only did he leave Bad Boy Records on bad terms, he allegedly did not get paid. He's saying that Diddy went around and slandered him in the industry and made it impossible for him to get signed to another label. And that explains why Mace was never able to get signed after leaving Bad Boy. And he really didn't work in the music industry again. Mace always insisted that he wrote most of Diddy's raps in the 90s, and he never got paid for it. Well, not only did Diddy deny this, but he also mocked Mace and called him a fake pastor who was trying to deceive people.
You can call T.D. Jakes a fake pastor who trying to deceive you. Fucking fake pastor. I mean, come on now. T.D. Jakes is a fake pastor. He's a good fake pastor. See, let me tell you something. Mace was a horrible preacher. I mean, I tried to listen to Mace preach, and it was horrible. It was bad. That's why he stopped. That's why he ain't no full-time preacher no more, because he ain't got that gift of preaching. But the preacher he should be referring to is TD Jakes.
Oh, I did one album with Mace. One album. How much money do you think I owe this guy? One album, and then he became a fake pastor and went and conned people.
Now, this is the reference to the fact that Mace became a pastor after leaving the industry. Well, Mace thinks that it's ironic that Diddy referred to him as a fake pastor when Diddy is literally friends with Pastor TD Jakes, who has been getting a lot of side-eye from people for years for being a fake pastor. Well, Mace is now coming out to expose Diddy and TD Jakes' gay affair. But before we get into that, I want to talk about what Mace has to say about Diddy giving his artists back their masters. So remember when Diddy made a big show back in September when he gave his artists back their publishing rights to the songs they released under his label? He has held the sole rights to the publishing, and he randomly decided to give them all back just to be nice. At the time, he said, "It's just doing the right thing." I think that we as an industry and as a people have to look in the mirror and make a shift forward. It's about evolving, leading by example, and reforming an industry that needs it in a world that needs reform. I'll tell you one thing that I do want people to know. This was done like 2 years ago. Everything just got taken care of now. It's not a publicity stunt or anything like that. Well, according to Mace, it was indeed a publicity stunt from Diddy because he was trying to buy favor from as many people who knew his secrets.
That's another one. As I told in my past video with Usher, I think he had sexual relationship with Usher and Justin Bieber. Let's keep going.
As possible. At the time, he was in the process of trying to settle Cassie's lawsuit out of court, and he was trying to cover all the bases. Well, like I said, Mace has held a major grudge against Diddy, and he is now speaking up, exposing some pretty messed up secrets. So ever since Cassie decided to drop her lawsuit, the gossip mill has been working in overtime, predicting that Diddy is about to bring a bunch of folks down with him. Names like Young Miami and the ex-Bad Boy Records president Harvey Pierre, who's also in the hot seat for SA, has been tossed around like confetti.
This is gonna happen. See, when they bring criminal charges against P. Diddy, see, P. Diddy a snitch, right? Because he is gonna flip on everybody. You know how he did, how he threw Shine under the bus? See, that example about Shine was important. This shows the behavior of his behavior, what's gonna happen to him in the future. See, he threw Shine under the bus. Now, when P. Diddy fall, he's gonna throw a bunch of other people under the bus, and y'all gonna be hearing a bunch of names come out. And I'm gonna tell y'all, TD Jakes is one of them.
But for some reason, everyone seems to be forgetting about Diddy's pastor and bestie, TD Jakes. Now, people have been side-eyeing TD Jakes because, well, let's be real, he's not your typical pastor. Instead of the usual preachy stuff, he talks about money, claiming the God's on board with us raking in as much cash as humanly possible. Seriously, it's kind of giving obsessed with glitz and glam of celebrity.
See, when ministers usually focus their gospel on money and materialism, they contradict the Bible. And that's what Jesus, you know, he went into the temple and destroyed all they shit. Because why? They was doing what TD Jakes was doing. Right? They was having all type of gay affairs behind closed doors. They was glistening and glamorous, rising behind money. A lot of people was getting done wrong. A lot of people was getting sexually assaulted, and a lot of this was going on behind closed doors. So TD Jakes is a contradictory with the fuck he preached.
Life because he's hanging out with the famous faces more than your average churchgoer. In the last couple of years, Diddy has become TD's go-to celeb buddy. Their friendship has grown so tight that folks are wondering if there's more to it.
See, let me tell y'all something. You don't go, if you're a minister, right? You do not go hang with the drug dealer. That's stupid. Why are you hanging with a nigga like P. Diddy? P. Diddy is doing a lot of sin. He running the streets. You should not put yourself in temptation. but your best friend is P. Diddy and you at all his parties. That don't make no motherfucking sense.
If you catch my drift. Now, Diddy's been dodging gay rumors for forever, so naturally, tongues started wagging about TD Jakes being his secret partner, especially since there's been buzz about TD Jakes possibly being in the closet too. The gossip peaked when TD Jakes' son got busted for trying to solicit gay sex from an
Y'all remember y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know that. Just look it up. Like father, like son. Let me tell you, I'm telling y'all something. You put the pieces together with the actions and they kids. What do they kids do? Whatever your kids do, you didn't done before. I don't give a fuck. It goes down a generation, just like heart disease, you know what I'm saying? Cancer, mental illness. It get pushed down from the family, right? Not compare being gay in the same sentence. That's not the truth. But sexual assault, right? That's wrong. His son. So I say like father, like son. He got it from his daddy. He been seeing that shit.
undercover cop. Now, Diddy and TD Jakes have been tight for years, and they go way back to when he was still dating Kim Porter. In fact, when Kim passed away, TD Jakes made a post on Instagram saying, "My family and I would like to offer our love and condolences to Diddy and his entire family as they traverse this tragic loss of Miss Kim Porter. Though you may grieve her absence, realize that many people never have such love in all of their lives. You are blessed to have someone to miss. May God's grace..."
See, now he's Diddy's spokesperson. Now he writing sentences for Diddy. See, oh man, he's writing tweets for Diddy, just cover Diddy's ass, right? And you know what? P Diddy is using him, right? P Diddy is hooking him up with all types of gay men's. He's hooking him up with all types of dudes, right? And that's what TDJ's like. And they could be underage. They could be underage. And we ain't talking about just hooking them up with dudes. We talking about sexually assaulting these men, right? Selling these men. We talk about, I don't think we talk enough about men being sexually assaulted. I don't think so. By other men. It ain't about women. Men don't get sexually assaulted by women. Men get sexually assaulted by men. And now it's time for the men to come out.
Guide you through this challenging time. Diddy even asked him to officiate Kim's funeral, and he accepted. Yeah, they are that close. And throughout their years of friendship, TD Jakes has been a constant presence at Diddy's parties.
Why are you at people? Why are you at Diddy's parties? Consistently. When you're a minister of God and you know that P. Diddy is full of sin. He have all type of butt naked people walking around. Like, you should see some of P. Diddy's party. They nasty. All type of party drunk people. Just doing whatever the fuck, they kissing in the, they be in the corner. Fuck, I heard so many stories about P. Diddy's parties. That you should see motherfuckers fucking out in the open. What is he doing at P. Diddy's party? What is you doing? You a man of God. Why are you at P. Diddy's parties? Something ain't right. This is why this is so believable. Why are you at P. Diddy's party when you already know all this shit be going down? And the shit I heard they be going on with P. Diddy's party. That's hold on, man. Hold on. Let's look up, man. What be going on at P. Diddy's party? Hold on, let me get somebody to talk for y'all. What goes on at P. I'm gonna let the devil tell y'all. We're going. I want to see the devil be. The devil tells the truth. The devil. I mean, what goes on at P. Diddy party? Hold on. Let me get a viable source. Let me find somebody. Let me go. Hold on. I'm gonna find a short video for y'all real fast. This is show what goes on at P. Diddy party. I wish I could have saved that video. What the fuck is you doing at P. Diddy's party? And you already know you a minister of God. What the fuck? It's only two things. Hold on. Hold on. This Keefy D, your boy that's in jail for Pac's murder.
Homie knocked that motherfucker out while the yellow jacket, the yellow jackets with the event security, they had to do. So my homie still knocking him out. Boom! So the dude with the yellow jacket was talking shit. Man, what the fuck is wrong with him? My homeboy knock out him too. Bam! Like, ooh. So the other one like, man, he got back. Little Jamaican dude come up talking shit. Man, you going crazy? My homeboy sock him too. So we went down to get our car for valet. And it was the dude, it's LBC. And he like, what the fuck is that? And he said, it's Long Beach City Crib. So my homeboy knew this dude was an imposter. If you from Long Beach, you're going to say rolling 20s or insane. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Still kind of fishy. But it's more, out there now.
The incident y'all had with Warren G and Kid Frost. Tell me about that, my man.
Old school, dude. And that whole fucking, that shit weird, dude.
Okay, here we go.
Nah, I don't recall, but I'm pretty sure I came across it.
Yeah. That picture there, that they was at that party that day. Yeah. Him and him hugged up like this with the black hat.
We'll get to it.
Fell out or nothing like that. They was road dogs. You know what I'm saying? They even got pictures of him. He got on that blue sweater with the turtleneck. Him and him hugged up like this with the black hat. Have you ever seen that picture?
Nah, I don't recall, but I'm pretty sure I came across it.
Yeah. That picture there, that they was at that party that day. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of weird shit. That whole fucking, that shit weird, dude. Yeah, bunch of, it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no gay basher or none. I mean, none of that shit, but that shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? That whole party was weirdoed out. Yeah, and it was Jada Pickett. But
you saying the whole party was weird. What did you see at the party that made it weird? I mean, I'm confused.
I guess it was Illuminati.
Yeah.
It's just weird. I know I wouldn't want to be part of no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the old school, dude, and that shit wasn't really tolerated with my generation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hate crime, yes, but it's more tolerated these days and nothing like that. It's more, you know what I'm saying, more open now. You know what I'm saying? But back then it was kind of fishy. You know what I'm saying? Still kind of fishy. But it's more, out there now.
And this is Keefy D saying that shit. See, this is Keefy D, right? Keefy D saying that the shit was weird. P. Diddy's party was weird, right? We just get a little snippet of what goes on at P. Diddy's parties, right? What is TD Jakes doing now?
Now, this raised a lot of eyebrows in the past because Diddy is not exactly known for being a great guy. Now, I'm not trying to be judgy, but even before this whole Cassie thing, there's been a lot of talk about the shady stuff that Diddy does in private, especially at his parties. Diddy's parties have been the stuff of legends since the 90s, and there has been talk of gay SCX and debauchery of all sorts that happens at these parties. So, what exactly was TD Jakes doing at these parties over and over again over these years? Well, Jaguar Wright was right there to answer our questions, and she had some very interesting things to say.
Why do you think TD Jakes was at Puff Daddy's birthday party?
If Bishop Jakes was at a Diddy party, there could only be two reasons: money or sex. That's all that happens at Diddy parties: money and sex.
Well, according to reports, Mace is now backing up Jaguar on this, claiming that Diddy and TD Jakes are actually intimate partners. No, scratch that. Insiders report that TD Jakes is one of Diddy's several male partners that he likes to get it on with, and they have been hiding in plain sight all these years.
Ugh. Yuck. P. Diddy. Imagine P. Diddy and TD Jakes having sex. I mean, come on. I mean, I don't think P. Diddy is that nasty to be fucking TD Jakes. Like I said, I think that he is introducing TD Jakes to young boys and I guess teenage models, right? That audition, for either, his dancing to be in P. Diddy's videos. Because, if P. Diddy gonna make a motherfucker walk 20 miles or 50 miles for a goddamn cheesecake, what the fuck he make? You think he gonna make a young model do it? Excuse me. What y'all think he gonna make a young model do? He gonna make them do anything. Anything. This is what you gotta do to get home. He be running game on them little boys. This is what you have to do to get home. Either you want it, how bad do you want it? He be saying it like that. That's his game. That's he be running. You know what I'm saying? That's why he gave me bad boy. How bad do you want it? And some of these dudes just be getting on dropping to their knees. And he introduced TD Jakes. How bad do you want it? TD Jakes, fat ass, come out with his big ass belly and some fucking some speedos. Right? So when he introducing these little young models, right, to TD Jakes, these young boy models. We talking about little boys. We ain't talking about women. We talking about boys. So he asked, "How bad do you want it?" Right, and then guess who come in a room, butt naked with some goddamn speedos on. Here come TD Jakes into the room. Now, automatically, these men are disgusted, right? They got that same look on their face as E. Ness and the Making a Band crew had when he told them to go get that goddamn cheesecake. And some of them denied it. Some of them was like, no, I ain't, hell no. When they seen TD Jakes old fat ass come in that room with some speedos, they said, hell no. Then he said, no, get the fuck out then. You don't want it this bad then. He run that same game. That's how P. Diddy operate. And that's how the motherfuckers in Hollywood operate. Oh no, you don't want it then. So they wound up sucking TD Jake's dick. You know, his little old shrivel up dick. And you know, and TD Jake gotta take Viagra. So you gotta fuck a old pervert that you don't want to fuck just to get on. He used TD Jakes to get on his bait to see how far they would go. And this is the thing about this is probably how he get off with his nasty ass. Seeing some young man suck TDJ's dick. And he probably got all types of video recording. Like I swear to God, probably got all types of tapes from the 90s. Let's talk about that. He got all types of tapes that he got in his closet full of bullshit that I never want to see. But goddamn, P. Diddy, and this is what Tyler Perry does too. He bring Tyler Perry and TD Jakes up in there with Speedos. And they come in. How many of y'all seen the the Squid Games, right? Everybody seen the Squid Games. With that fat old, it was toward the end when the $1 million, dudes was betting, right? And they had the servers. That's the same thing with P. Diddy, the male servers that they like, right? And them servers are just fucking, they are just, those millionaires, they fucking assholes. And they are rapists, too. They tell you what to do. If you don't do this, they are nasty. If you've seen the Hunger Games, you'll know what I'm talking. Not the Hunger Games, I'm sorry, but Squid Games. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what goes on in P. Diddy's party.
Mace also had this to say.
And I want to tell you why, if the devil can use him aggressively, then I want you to know God can use me aggressively.
Okay, Mace. I mean, dang. But wait, because there's still more. Remember how Cassie said that Diddy forced her into freak offs? Well, according to Mace, she was not the only one, because Diddy allegedly forced his artists into freak offs as well. In a recent episode of his podcast with Cameron, they spoke about a time when they hired an escort and things almost got out of hand. So remember the part of Cassie's lawsuit where she said that Diddy didn't get her permission before forcing into a freak off? The first time Mr. Combs hired a man and brought the man to his home in Los Angeles.
But we're gonna tell you, he be hiring men's, right? He hire men to sleep with celebrities that he bring in.
Angeles, the man Mr. Combs and Miss Ventura wore masquerade masks and ingested drugs. Mr. Combs.
What did I tell you? It's the same goddamn thing that goes on in Squid Games. They got those masquerade masks on to make themselves look more attractive. So TD Jakes come in with a fucking Speedo and a robe with a masquerade mask on. That's what the fuck he be. He comes in with a mask just because he rich. He get the pick of the litter.
Combs directed Miss Ventura to perform intimate acts with this man while Mr. Combs watched them. He got off to it.
See, I told y'all. What did I say? I didn't even see this video. I just watching it with y'all while he watched. Now, see, I'm gonna tell y'all something. P. Diddy got a fetish, and he willing to pay anything, any money in the world, right? He allegedly, I've heard he paid over hundreds of thousands of dollars to men. We ain't talking about women. Y'all think women are expensive. No, P. Diddy, men are expensive because guess what? You got to get men to do gay acts that they don't want to do. that they don't normally do. So it costs them a little bit more. He paid these men to come in. And if he did it to her, guess how he do what he did to TD Jakes?
He directed Miss Ventura and the men to do specific intimate acts. The entire encounter lasted multiple days, but Mr. Combs began to call the arrangement a freak-off, or FO. He would repeatedly tell Miss Ventura at random moments that he wanted an FO, and Miss Ventura was eventually expected to facilitate the location and the hiring of male escorts. Well, according to new reports from an insider, Mace and Cameron were recreating the freak-offs that they had been forced into by Diddy. The insider claimed that Diddy allegedly had this weird initiation thingy where he basically forced his artists into freak-offs after he signed them, and he also allegedly fed them a lot of drugs. Those artists who refused allegedly never got their songs released. They were dropped without any reason.
See, I told y'all. Just like he did with the cheesecake. If you refuse to do extreme things, this is how I know it's true. Fuck that alleged shit. P. Diddy will get you to do something extreme. If you don't do it, this is how he knows that you would do anything, right? He will drop you like a bad habit if you don't do nothing extreme.
Reasonable explanation. Now, this kind of makes me wonder if this was the real reason he dropped Tanya Blum and why she never had any release under Bad Boy Records. Well, fans are not exactly surprised by this at all, and they left comments saying, "You know what's crazy? Even the people you think who would have a moral compass was around Diddy knowing that ish was going on all along. Like, what the F was TD Jakes doing around Diddy? The fact that anyone is surprised by Puffy and or all these pimps in the pulpit is totally and utterly ridiculous. And something about TD Jakes never sat well with my spirit. I surely didn't think of this, but I'm not surprised. Whoo-wee, keep exposing these wolves in sheep clothing. Now y'all go ahead and let me know what you think about this situation in the comments below. And then
This is crazy. I never thought, I just seen this. I just came across this. Even I don't be in that gossip shit. I don't. But I came across this today. Come on, that a lot of shit is coming out with the Cassie. Cassie is bringing a lot out on Diddy. And as it comes out even more, I'm gonna bring it to you. I appreciate y'all for joining me tonight. Hit that like button if you like the video tonight. I'll be coming to y'all more. Hey, I was under the weather. I know I ain't been doing no videos in the past maybe almost 2 weeks. I got new projects coming out. I got more lives to come. Y'all hit that Cash App. If you like the video, hit the Cash App. As y'all know, they demonetized Mad Pill. They demonetized us, y'all, because we tell the truth too much. We tell the truth. We got demonetized. So if you support Mad Pill, hit that Cash App at the bottom of the screen. I'm gonna be bringing y'all more details as they come along. And damn, this confirms a lot. Like when I seen this, I had to drop this like real. I had to drop it in fast format. And to end it all, yes. Is it allegedly? Yeah. But P. Diddy I said T Diddy. Oh, man. T Diddy Jakes. Oh man. Oh man. T Diddy. I mean, wow. Start calling that motherfucker T Diddy Jakes. Oh man. P Diddy and T D Jakes. I'm not surprised by this. And this evidence with Cassidy is strong. More evidence is coming out because it's just really coming out within the past 24 hours. And as it come along, I'm gonna bring y'all more. As y'all already know, I don't like P. Diddy. I never liked P. Diddy. I don't like him. P. Diddy's a snitch. He should be in jail. He's a fucking dictator. And anything to expose P. Diddy, I'm gonna scrape up. And TD Jakes, we're gonna get more into the TD Jakes on Sunday, Christmas Eve special. Let's get into the Reverend TD Jakes more on Sunday. I got a few more videos that I'm gonna wait until Sunday to show. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit those notifications so y'all can know when I'm coming on. I was under the weather this whole week. That's why I couldn't go live, but I had to go live sick. So I'm gonna get some rest, drink some tea, enjoy my day off tomorrow. And I appreciate everybody for joining the live. Again, hit that like button, the share button if you enjoyed the video. Hit the notifications. And hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App if you want more. Mad P will bringing a new studio to y'all. Shouts out to everybody who joined the live tonight. I appreciate y'all. Go to the playback. Join me Sunday as I bring y'all more on this. A special Sunday for TD Jakes. Oh man, y'all don't want to miss it. I appreciate everybody for joining the live. Shouts out to everybody in the live. I'm out. Peace.